Everybody, David Corson, Saturday, September 28th, a little past 6 o'clock, out here sweating. Wanted to get my video done because the Georgia-Alabama game's coming on at 7:30. I got to kick it in gear and sweat my tail off and get this thing finished. And it's getting darker and darker, earlier every day. So I figured I'd get this done and hoof it and finish up my trek. Go home, get in the shower, hydrate, put some protein in me, and my wife's putting on some steaks for the grill, and we're gonna hang in with our pups and enjoy the game, you know. And I'll tell you, Alabama, it got some rain or whatever, but didn't really, you know, it's been hit before by hurricanes, but it really didn't get that much damage from the storm, at least from what I know and I've seen. So Georgia has a little chip on their shoulder. You know, we've been beaten up the last couple days, and it would be really great if they could go in there and knock Bama off on their home field. I know if I was on that team of player, I'd be going for it. I'd be giving it my all. And listen, this is a huge game for college standings and the national championship picture, and you know, the SEC. There's a lot riding on this game. But like I said, you know, here in Georgia, you know, we've just been through a rough Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know, all the rivers are flooding, and all the water that was dumped by Helene above us is all going to come downstream. We are not out of the woods. And for those of you who haven't seen, let me tell you, there was some serious destruction. And, you know, Big Bend is gone in Florida. That whole area has just been washed away. And there are some videos I've seen about downtown Atlanta, and as you get in closer to downtown inside the loop, you know, all these creeks are flooded. And you know, heck, I watched this guy, this weatherman. There was this lady who drove through, you know, a street that she didn't know how deep it was, but her car was up to her roof. She probably couldn't swim. And the weatherman for the local TV station was like, help's on the way, help's on the way. So finally, he went down there and pulled this lady out of the car. This guy was 6'4". He was up to his neck in water and carrying this lady, you know, to safety. You know, let me tell you, kudos to that guy. I don't know what his name was, but you could probably Google him and find out. That was a really bad, because you know what? You don't know what's in that water. You don't know what the current is or any of that stuff. And you know, that's what bravery. That's what fearless. You know what? Hats off to that weatherman for doing what he did in the middle of the freaking storm, getting that lady to safety. I mean, she was screaming, "Help me, help me!" And, you know, and then finally said, screw it. I can't wait for the authorities to come and help, because they got a million other things that was going on when that storm came in. In any event, he did it. That was awesome. You know, I'm going to find that video. I'm going to post it up on my account. Put it up on LinkedIn. Put it on my Facebook page. I'm going to blast that guy. I'm going to give him the kudos he deserves. But like I said, there was a lot of heroics that went on. But, you know, basically, the mainstream media, they're not even covering it. They've got more important things to talk about, stupid stuff. And anyway, it's just a shame. There's a lot of people need help down here. And, you know, like I said, the closer you get into the loop, 285 is a loop that goes around Atlanta. You go into where the infrastructure is older, and they got a bunch of creeks, and everything's overflowing with water. And there is so much damage. A lot of trees. I mean, I think a lot of people have gotten their power back, but they're still working on it. And, you know, it was very dicey. So I don't want to go through that again. And I know there's a couple storms coming at us. You might be going through it next week. They're taking the same trek, and I don't know what their names are, but they're doing the same thing. So anyway, enough with the storm. Helene's over. We're real Americans down here in the South. I'm a Yankee, live in the South. You know what? Doesn't matter where you're from. You know what? The storm doesn't care. All right. It's just gonna, you know, everybody's dealing with the same thing, and you know, cleaning up, brushing yourself off, dealing with whatever damage is, and life goes on. You'll make it. It's one of my videos the other day. You're gonna make it. Just gotta stay positive, and you can replace material things. You know, as long as you're safe and you're still breathing, that's positive. So, anyway, it's Saturday night. Hope you're having a great day. Sorry about the vent. Anyway, I was just doing, cleaning up my office, doing some accounting today, just sitting there concentrating. Got caught up, and wife went up and met the architect because she wanted to make a couple changes on the framing. and we weren't sure what the framing that was up there that they've done so far. Weren't sure what were load-bearing walls, or 2x4s or 10s, whatever. And we wanted to make sure if we did any changes that we were correct. So, but any event, frame's going to pick up on Monday and all next week, and hopefully you'll see a second story, and we're going to keep on going. I'm going into production for my next issue. I've got Blaine Supply on my cover. Sarah Iverson Smith, thank you so much for gracing it. Cover looks awesome, and working on getting my last facility maintenance reports in. And I got some subs I got to get confirmed, and it's just going to be a really, really busy week. And I'm looking forward to it because it's the first week of Q4, the last 90 days of the year. And this old boy, this Yankee living in the South, I'm putting my blinders on. I'm taking no prisoners. I am going to go full tilt all the way till the end of the year. And I'm going to be doing these videos every day, leaving my positive thoughts. So at the end of the year, you're going to have 364 of the plus, sayings, positive thoughts for you to get through anything that life throws at you. So, in any event, as you go into your Saturday night, hopefully you're going to spend time with family and friends. Maybe watch the Alabama-Georgia Bulldog game, whatever. Have fun. Leave it all out there on the field. And you still have all day tomorrow on Sunday too. And then you know what to do on Monday. Get up early. Make your bed. Start off on a positive note. Get in the shower. Dress for success. Have a great breakfast. And go kick tail all day. And then before you know, it's going to be Wednesday hump day. And then it's going to be TGIF and the weekend again. So, anyway, I'm just riled up. I've had a great day. Even on Saturday. I've just gotten a lot done. I was just sitting there. I had to get things done. And, I know the game. I just saw Colorado was beating UCF. And right before I left, and my wife was watching, I'll see you in about an hour. I'm going to go out there and hoof it. She goes, hey, you better get back for the game. I know, man. I'm not going to miss that. So, in any event, here's my positive thought as you go into your Saturday night and into your Sunday and the remainder of the weekend. And it goes like this. I see a certain life for myself, and I'm not stopping until I get it. Let me repeat that. I see a certain life for myself, and I'm not stopping until I get it. Man, that is one terrific saying. That's kind of my attitude today. I know what I want. Listen, as I said, I've had a great life. Ups and downs. I've learned a lot, mistakes, deaths in my family, friends. I've seen so much, and I'm still standing. And I still have my health. I still can jog. I still can run. I can still shoot. I can still do a lot of things. I'm not as fast as I used to be, but I have, I've downsized. I'm building a nice little house for my wife and I. And we're going to try to enjoy the rest of our years that we have left. And but I have a certain way that I want to live. And I'm not going to stop until I get it. And like I said the other day, money's not the goal. Freedom is. Just like my saying for today, my positive thought. I see a certain lifestyle for myself. And I'm not stopping until I get it. So you need to have that same attitude. That drive. That you're going to get it done. You're not going to stop. You're going to keep going and achieving your goals, crossing that finish line, and yeehaw! So, I just thought it was a perfect saying for today. One more time. I see a certain life for myself, and I'm not stopping until I get it. Don't get in my way, because I play to win. I've always told you, man, I'm an athlete. I play to win, and I don't mess around. When I get my mind to something, I go for it. So I got a lot of exciting things for my digital agency, and my masterminds group was great this past week. I've learned so much. I can't wait to start applying it, and my wife's involved too. So all in all, it's been great. So you know what? That's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put it up in your knowledge vault. Use it for a rainy day when you need it, and you'll get through. But if you don't like the way that you're living your life, you might have a great life, but you could have a better life. If not, that's okay too. But I have a certain life the way that I want to do it, and I'm not stopping until I get it. So either should you. So if you want to improve, if you improve every day and work at it, you do that every day, every week, every month, for the remainder of 2024 into 2025, and apply it to anything that you're doing that you want to improve at. Business, personal, athletics, life in general. you will see you changing yourself. It's not going to happen overnight. But if you do it consistently, day in and day out, week in and week out, month down the road, you're going to see a change. And man, you're going to be like, wow, Corson was right. Practice makes perfection. You will play on game day as you practice during the week. So, I can't say it much clearer than that. So, listen, I appreciate you all. Have an awesome Saturday night. Enjoy the game if you're watching, or whatever you're going to do. Have a fantastic evening, and then just enjoy your Sunday tomorrow. And then get ready for Q4, because October, November, December, it's going to be a wild, wild ride. You better buckle up, because it's going to be a roller coaster. Every day there's going to be stuff going on. And you know what I mean. So, with that said, one more time. I'm going to tell you one more time. I'm looking for a certain way to live my life. And I'm not going to stop until I get it. So, with that said, I will see you tomorrow at some point. And appreciate y'all. Cheers, ciao. Be safe out there.